All right.
Yeah. Whoa.
It is Walk 97.5 here with Lucas from Lukas Graham. Thank you so much for coming, man.
Thanks for having me. I'm going to scoot down.
Yeah, get nice and comfortable.
Get down my mic height. What's up?
All right, so you've had a busy past couple days. Late night with Seth Meyers, Good Morning America. Now you're here. You need a nap. You need some sleep.
I have a 2-year-old, so
you're
I
used to it.
I nap when I can.
I got you.
Car rides, when the kid's napping. It's No, I have to say that with all I hear a lot of musicians and artists and people who tour, I hear a lot of complaining. Whereas, like, this was what you worked for. Like, I worked since I was 8 years old to become a professional singer and write my own songs and get a band and tour America. And I'm doing that. I'm not going to complain about the life I worked 22 years to achieve.
Right,
you know what I mean?
I got you. So a lot of things to talk about. Now, last time I saw you, it was live in the Vineyard in Napa. And that was my first time there. It was beautiful. You singing, I think it was Ragusi Vineyard?
Yeah, Ragusi Vineyard.
It was like the most perfect backdrop ever. It was like blue skies. We're sitting on bales of hay, people sipping wine. I'm sure you've been all over the place, all over the world. That's got to be a pretty cool place to play, no?
Very cool, and it's very rare that you get served wine at like before 6 o'clock in the evening in the U.S.
Yeah.
And this was like 11 in the morning. It was great.
Yeah, I mean, it was awesome. Now, talking about the Purple album, your third studio album, this is a lot about becoming a father, correct?
Yeah.
So what has been the main difference, you're talking about 7 years, the last album, compared to this one?
Well, I mean, the Blue album was a lot about me losing my father, and then the Purple album is somewhat about me becoming a father. I mean, I chose the Purple album from my daughter's name, Violet Purple.
Okay.
It's not all dad stuff and family related on the album, but there is it's a overwhelming part of it, and I mean, when I became a dad, like, I always wanted to be a dad, but it still overwhelmed me how happy I was to be a father, like how happy I am to spend time with my daughter. And because my father died 6 years ago, I'm very well aware that I'm going to break my daughter's heart one day, more than any boy ever will. I will break my daughter's heart because I will die eventually. Yeah. We all live our lives as if we're never going to die. And I think coming to terms with the fact that we will creates a lot more freedom to do the right stuff, to have a good time.
Right.
You know, you hear this a lot. You're like, I have to do this. Why do you have to do this? Mm-hmm. It's like you only have to do whatever you want to do.
Right.
I know, we have to go to work. We have to go to bed. We have to go to the bathroom. We have to pay our taxes. There are a few of them that we have to.
Right.
But, like, if you're not happy on Monday morning, maybe you should try and find another job. I know it's not always easy. Mm-hmm. I'm the saint on the pedestal who's got my dream job. I know not everyone has that opportunity.
Of course. Now, Love Someone. First time I heard it, I was here at the station, and I played it a second time. I was like, this song is awesome. Played it a third time for it, and it just kept going. It's like I could listen to the song all day. It's so beautifully written. Lyrics are amazing. It's such a nice song, so beautiful, and the music video too. Now so emotional. People from all walks of life, young, old. Brother, sister, husband, wife, of course, your daughters, and I mean, just all walks of life. Just so beautiful, man. Great job with it.
Actually, a spoiler. It's not my girlfriend and it's not my daughter.
Well,
I borrowed them, but it's a baby that I know. It's River. It's my A&R's little nugget. And I was happy to be able to borrow a baby that I have a relationship with, because otherwise it could have been super weird. Me holding a screaming child. When you love someone,
would have changed the song. But it was just so beautiful. I mean, everything about it was just awesome. So great job with it. And
thanks a million.
Performing great. So congrats on that. There's a lot of artists that I want to ask. If you could work with anybody, whether it's a duet or just collaborate with somebody, who would it be?
I mean, I write all my songs as collaborations. And when I get asked this question, I'm always very cute about it, because the guys I really want to work with are the guys I'm working with. Stefan, my main co-writer, I met him in 2005. We went to the same grade in high school. So we wrote our first song together in 2005, 13 years ago. And the same Rizzy, the main instruments guy in the production crew, met him in 2005 in high school. He was a couple of years older than us. and we are basically a team of like 9 guys who went to the same school more or less.
That's the dream right there. That's awesome.
It is the dream, and what I like about the collaboration aspect is that I don't need to dream up I don't need to talk about, I want to write a song with Beyonce or with Adele or something, because if those opportunities arise, that's great. Until then, I'm just gonna enjoy the collaborations that I get. I mean, I got to write a few songs with Amy Wadge, who wrote Thinking Out Loud with Ed Sheeran. Got to write a song with Dan Wilson, who wrote Someone Like You with Adele. So it's like we're getting closer and closer to these A-list performers and writers,
right?
And this is it's a super fun experience to see that pre 7 years we could get to collaborate with these types of people. Post 7 years we get to collaborate with these types of people. And it's funny to kind of move up the songwriting hierarchy, so to speak.
Very cool. Now the Purple Tour, it's kicking off real soon.
21st of February.
Yeah, and it's stopping in your hometown, correct?
Yeah, we're going to play 3 big shows back home in Copenhagen in January.
Very cool. I know you're back here in New York for the Hammerstein Ballroom in March, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Is there a particular place you love performing the most? Is it home?
I love performing at home just because it's like my mom's there and my sisters are there, and I get to go out and have a few brews with the boys in our local pub and stuff. But I really enjoy performing in countries that have English as a first language, like the United States or Canada, England, Ireland, and it's simply because the audience understand the lyrics better. So they sing louder back at you, even if they don't sing louder.
Okay.
Because they're actually singing the correct lyrics, all of them. Like, you know the feeling you were a kid and you're singing along to some song and suddenly you realize, what? That's what they're actually saying?
Right, of course.
That's kind of how it is in Denmark. Like you don't, some of the kids, they don't know how the lyrics are, even though people speak pretty good English.
Okay. Very cool. Well, I know you got a performance here in just a couple minutes, so I'll let you go. Lukas, thank you so much for stopping by today. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.